So find a clear sunny day and rent a car. I look like a weirdo if you film me. I'm free from the boat! Can handle this. Anyway, back to what I was doing. I'm shaking like an absolute madman. Yeah,
you know you spent Millennial
back.
right?
Oh shit, don't say that.
Welcome to our self-inflicted adventure.
What seems like a lifetime ago, we left Australia intending to sail our way around the world.
It's been a rollercoaster since then, and while the plan has changed many times, we've been laughing our way through and learnt a new lesson for every step of the way.
And between us, the real adventure has only just begun.
It's been a few days. We are all clear of formalities though. We had our SNORS tests, passed them with flying colours and have checked in. And we thought the first thing to do would be find a cloudy day and rent a car. So find a clear sunny day and rent a car.
Gonna ask for a better day.
I know. So one of the tourist attractions of coming to Horta is that all these sailors from all over the world paint their logos of the fact that they've arrived here, and we will be trying to do something similar as well before we leave, because I really want people to know that like we've been here. Let's have our little logo on here as well.
We're driving on the right hand side of the road.
Okay, right hand side of the road,
And it's
manual car.
kilometers an hour.
Kilometers an hour. It's very confusing. Every time we go to a new country, it's like, all right,
Which side
what's the
again?
new one? And of course, I'm always the one driving.
I don't know.
All right, where are we
what
going,
to
Adam?
say.
We're not.
That away.
The anchorage suddenly doesn't look as crowded when you see it from the top. But when you're down there, you're like, those boats are really close to me. Don't kill me.
Having fun down there?
Just appreciating grass under me again. I look like a weirdo if you film me.
Yep.
Anyway, back to what I was doing.
I was driving through the countryside too.
Beautiful. I love these hydrangea bushes on the side of the road. And we have two tractors in front of us who are going really slowly, which means that finally, because we're going so slowly, I can actually see, I can look out and see the scenery. I'm sure these tractors are like, did you just go around me? I'm like, no. So far we've just kind of visited some viewpoints, and this is apparently an old port. I am not entirely sure where these boats used to pull up in this port, but I'm just happy seeing this beautiful scenery. Oh, okay, Adam has found where the boats are. Under wraps on the boat only being able to walk 42 feet, and now I'm like, oh my god, there's so much space!
On the way out to the lighthouse of Ponta dos Capelinos, which apparently is one of the few surviving buildings of the volcano eruption that happened quite a while ago now, but it sort of created a new portion of the island. So this end of the island is really barren and sort of virgin territory, if you will.
Isthmus.
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 Is that a real thing?
I'll insert the actual word because I'm saying it wrong. Still haven't learned how to say the word, but this bit of land is an isthmus. So in 1957, the volcano on this island erupted, and it formed a whole new island, which then became linked to the mainland by an isthmus. Isthmus. And I have a feeling that is the new bit of land over there that the volcano just threw up. This erupted 75 years ago or something, 70 years ago, and it's still just barren. It's insane.
As we were walking up to the lighthouse, I sort of didn't recall at the time that this was not destroyed, but this is a surviving building of the eruption, not something that was put here after the fact. I was like, what terrible landscaping they've done. Oh, this path doesn't go anywhere. Oh, look at that building. It's like, ah, that's right. It's sticking out of the dirt, probably 12 feet above the surface.
Oh, we are so unfit. I think we've walked like 50 steps, and 50 steps would be the maximum for the whole day on the boat. While on passage, we're like, okay, I'm tired. Whew. Whew. Are we there yet?
That was awesome. That was so not like anything I've seen in years.
Yeah.
Really Martian. Like some people we met yesterday, an Aussie couple, they were like, go up, they'd been here before, and they said, go up there and you tell me that it doesn't look like the surface of the moon. And they're not far wrong. My money's on the surface of Mars though. I see like those sort of rocks that, I don't know, I saw Mars. They saw the moon. Maybe we'll cut some footage out and do like the Mars and the moon.
That's true,
and
yes.
then the footage, and we'll see who was closer. Anyway, like we haven't had enough volcanoes for the day, we're on the way to another volcano.
Thoughts?
It's huge. It's massive. Adam's tempted to walk the way around. We didn't bring any water, so we'll see. We might.
It'd be a really good place to host the Hunger Games down there.
It is trapped. We're doing it. We're walking. He's roped me in. It's only a mere 8Ks. 2 to 3 hours. I'm gonna really earn my lunchtime food for this. I'm gonna really earn my dinner.
We've been sitting on our ass for 2 weeks. We really need to do this.
How many packets of biscuits do you think that we ate on the passage here?
One for every kilometre you're about to walk, at least.
Each.
It was me particularly, because on the, I have the midnight shift, which is like 1 o'clock, you know, and I know the passage is going well when I'm ready, like when I can stomach a cup of coffee on shift. And, you know, it gets cold when you're out there and you have a cup of coffee, you're like, geez, a bicky would go really nice with this. And then you're sitting out there, like one biscuit, another biscuit, before you know a whole packet's gone.
Or as was the case with the digestive biscuits that melted together in the sun during the day. And so I got on my shift and 4 of them were stuck together. I was like, I can handle this. Last spot of the day. This is a beautiful viewpoint just to see Horta, where our boat is.
Yeah, we've come full circle.
Yeah.
Been basically around the whole island. It's so nice to be somewhere new. Like
Yeah.
it's just, we're both, I don't know, hasn't really dawned on me yet.
That we've travelled to
Yeah.
a different culture. Like it's the Caribbean is like it's an amazing starting spot for us, but this culture is so different to the Caribbean. This place is just so different.
It's the first culture shock I think we've had on the boat.
Yeah.
In 3 years, the first time. It's like like the climate,
Yeah.
the daylight hours, like the days are so much longer, the climate is so much
Yeah.
different. The language they speak is different, the food is different, the beer is
Yeah.
different, everything is different.
And I feel like we're finally setting out doing what we're doing. Like
Yeah.
3 years later, we're finally sailing around the world.
We're far enough away from the boat that we can say that, where she won't hear
Yeah.
us and we're like, no, we're not. I've got a surprise for you.
There's a tree over there, I'll touch wood after.
Yeah.
It's just starting to hit home that we really are in a different place now. We really have done that. We really have crossed an ocean to be in a different place.
And I think I've got the bug now too. Like, I know we had such a wonderful passage that it's easy to talk a big game after crossing the ocean, but you know, for all intents and purposes, we had pretty much a cakewalk.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say that we battled the high seas at all. We were, talk about a karma balance. Like whatever dues were owed for past problems we've had, we're square.
Been paid
We're
back
completely
twofold.
square. So from here on out, we're at the mercy of chance again, I think.
I think so too.
I've got the bug. It's nice to see that line on the map for on our tracking page on the website.
Yeah.
That's 2 big lines on the map now that we've drawn, and those lines are there now. They're there forever. That line across my paper chart is there forever. I just look forward to putting many more lines on many more maps.
Yes.
And taking you all along for the ride.
Yes. Painting the wall! We are going to put our little logo saying that we have arrived here in Azores.
Horta is the arrival destination for hundreds of boats crossing the Atlantic every year.
Due to the island's remote location, every boat who passes through here has earned the right to leave their mark on the place. As a result, every square inch of the promenade in Horta is covered in beautiful hand-drawn murals of boats from all over the world, many of them updated year after year. And now we're fortunate enough to count ourselves among them.
Okay, I've sketched it out and now it's time to actually start painting. It's going to be hard, I'm not too sure how I'm going to go. I'm about halfway through just onto the writing. I'm shaking like an absolute madman because I'm so nervous to like draw outside of the lines, or that I'm gonna make a massive mistake. It's going okay. Yeah, lines are not my forte in this. They're not so good. Oh, nerve-wracking, very, very nerve-wracking.
How goes it, artiste?
Hey, baby. How did you?
Wow. Craig insisted I come down and catch you in
Really?
the act because you've done such a job.
And because I
You
couldn't.
have done a wonderful
because
job.
the,
You know you spelled
GoPro
Millennial
ran out
wrong though, right?
Oh shit, don't say that.
I didn't. Oh, you just made me panic then. Oh, stressful.
How did that look? That is really well done.